Koa and Jayla were talking about and requested Max. I had to find out who Max was. So if you know who Max is, you'll know that he's from SHARKDOG, the show from the Netflix Junior show. Anyways, we're gonna get him on his skateboard. He owns SHARKDOG. So we're gonna start off. How old is Max? He's 10 years old. So we're gonna start off with his head. We're gonna have a circle. Circle, 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 circle. The best circles we can get there. And his face is more square. So what we're gonna do is we are going to square this off by coming off here. And then erase this part of the circle in there. Okay, so that's his little cheek right there. You're like, that looks weird. Well, once I'm done, it'll look better. So, just looking this way. And then he's got his ear. I really like his ear. We want to erase right in there so it looks like the ear is connected to his head. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I realized that down here, comes a little down a little more. Okay, so we're gonna do his eyes. So he's got these awesomely huge eyes, so make a rainbow. And then it's gonna kind of come down a little bit and connect. And he's looking over this way. And he's got that, it's almost like a triangle shiny with his pupil in there. Oh, he's happy with his little crease line. Okay, so do the same thing on this side, up, down. Little crease line at the top. And then he has a cute button nose. Maybe right there on that line, and then his smile. Cheese, say cheese. So now it's erase. That's T-bar line. All right, so he's got a cute little button nose. Let me go over his mouth better. Okay, so he's got eyebrows up here that are amazing. So archway, and then they come up and down. They might be a little more thick right here. Okay. That looks awesome. And then for his teeth, sometimes don't make it draw out every single tooth. They just make little lines right here. That's what I do to make it look like cheesies. So for his hair, right on this line, we want to make a scoop up and down. So make a scoop up, and then there's gonna be another scoop up, and this is gonna be his flinging hair in the front. And then here, we're gonna go in, kind of like looping around, a little sideburn there. So we still want his hair on top, so let's go out a little ways. Doop. And it's gonna go fling. He's gonna have a couple of flings in there. Fling, fling. And then the back of his head, it has this little fling. Another little fling. So you're going to erase the top part of his head. And he's gonna have some more flings coming out. Fling, fling. Sound effects make everything better, every time. Yes. Okay, so for his body, it's gonna be coming off of his head. Of course it's coming off his head. Come on, Shara. So this is his body coming off the head, and he has like this shoulder that's gonna be coming over. So we're gonna take off a little smidge off of his, just a little bit, a little smidge. And then he's gonna have his arm that's gonna have like a white band on it, and do the same thing over here. So it has this white band. And so what I've seen, it looks like his body parts come out a little bit. So it's thinner, and then it goes a little bigger. And then we have his finger. So we have one finger. So its thumb sticks out, whoop, straight up. And then it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's do the same thing on this side. Slightly coming out. Okay, let's do it. Thumb, 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger. Yay! Looks good. Okay, so right here, for his bottom of his shirt, and I made a little bloop there. If you want to make it softer, you can. So he has one leg. We're gonna make it look like a bell coming out. And then he's got, this goes around. And he has a pocket right here. At least that's what it looks like in the pictures. And he has another leg that's coming out, bloop, bloop, with the cuff. Oh, that's what it's called, the cuff. You know, sometimes you just forget what words are and you're like, ah, I know what it is. And his legs are gonna come out of this, and this one's gonna be bent. All right, he's got his shoes on. They look like cute blue high tops. Another one here. And he's on a skateboard. So this one might be a little more challenging, but we're gonna make the skateboard edge. You wanna double edge it. Okay, so it's a double edge. And now we have on the back, we've got one tire, and then you're gonna make a smaller one inside. And coming out of there, it's gonna look like a lollipop. It actually looks like a side lollipop. Then he's gonna have the other wheel on the other side and a little piece up here. Okay, let's do the same thing up here. So right below the shoe here, do a circle, smaller circle. Make it look like a lollipop. And then we're gonna do another circle, line across, and then we're gonna connect. So it's gonna come from here, jump over, keep it going, and behind it, so it looks like it. So what we're gonna do is we are going to Sharpie it, and then I'm gonna show you how I colored it. So let's Sharpie. Now I'm going to outline with my big Sharpie. Now I'm going to erase. I'm so sad I wrinkled my paper when I was erasing. I hate when that happens. Wah. Okay, we're going to color it in peach, skin. Yeah, I'm going over the eyebrows. Psh, what are you, lazy? Yes. Yeah. Hey, it happens, you know? Don't forget the arms. You get the legs. Okay, so now we want to go around its face, press harder. Dicka, 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 dicka. I'm going around where all the Sharpie is. And now I'm going to go around its eyes. Okay, maybe a little eyes. Right there. Tick, 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 tick. So now we're gonna get tan and do the same thing. Go around the edge here. His nose, I'm just gonna do like a little button nose so it looks all buttony. I mean, if you think of it, who wants an actual button on their nose? But button noses are supposed to be cute noses. So, anyways. Harder around there. I'm going around the back here. Try to look more 3D, and I'll probably go on the bottom here. Okay, so we're gonna give it some Rosy Cheeks. You can go one way and another way, and a little bit on top. So we're gonna give it some blue eyes. You can pick any color blue. I probably used a different blue. This is sky blue. I know I didn't use sky blue, but this is what I got in my hand. And we're gonna make it, so press harder at the top, and as you come down, make it go lighter. Now we have orange. So I'm pressing hard at the top. And his whole head, I'm actually gonna press hard, and then we're gonna put some brown in there to darken it up a little bit. Yes, cutie patootie, look at this. So when somebody has red hair, actually it looks like they're orange. A lot of them are orange. I also found out that red hairs take the longest to go gray, so they'll keep the red the longest. I have got a friend with the most gorgeous long red hair. It is gorgeous. Yeah, I look twice as old as she is because her hair is still gorgeous and thick and lovely. So I'm taking a little bit of brown. You know, I think I also put some red in there. So let's put some brown, and I'm gonna put a touch of red. You know what I forgot? Look, guys, the back of his neck, right? I mean, his hair. Do you see how I forgot that? Oops. So let's fix that. There we go. Better. So let's take some red, and we're gonna put some red in there too, because it needs a little touch of red before we throw in that brown. Yeah, that looks good. Ah, that already looks better. Very satisfying. So even though redheads are redheads, they kind of, some of them look like they have orange hair. Not a bad thing. There's definitely, I think, most in this world is brunettes, then blondes, and then probably redheads. But I know a lot of redheads, surprisingly. But anybody that's blonde, by the time they get older, very few actually stay blonde unless you're like light in your hair. Unless you're like extremely towhead, but that still can get dark as you get older. Unfortunately, let's get a little bit of color in there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of pink on his cheeks. I mean, on his lips. Just a little bit. Maybe a touch on his nose. Cute. All right, so the rest is just going to be red and blue, and I think you got this. So anyway, see you in the next one. Peace out, brother.